Aloha, it's Kiana, and here are today's top Hawaii headlines from the editors at the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Also, mahalo to Longstrex Hawaii for sponsoring the show. Head on over to your neighborhood Longstrex for all your shopping needs. At least 3 people are dead and others wounded after a shooting in Farmington, New Mexico. The shooting was reported shortly after 11 this morning in the area of Brookside Park. All city schools were put on lockdown following the incident. Police have not released much information, but they did confirm multiple civilian victims. A member of the city police and an officer with the New Mexico State Police were shot while confronting a single suspect. Both officers are in stable condition and the suspect was killed at the scene. The suspect's identity was unknown as of this afternoon, and the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives said that federal agents from Phoenix were headed to Farmington to investigate. Farmington is a city of nearly 50,000 residents in northwestern New Mexico that serves in part as a modern-day trading post to the adjacent Navajo Nation. A 4-year investigation into possible FBI misconduct in the probe of ties between Russia and Donald Trump's 2016 campaign has concluded. Trump and his allies have long claimed that the investigation would uncover the crime of the century. But special counsel John Durham has ended the probe with underwhelming results. Prosecutors have secured a guilty plea from one FBI employee, but lost the only 2 criminal cases they took to trial. Durham's report outlines supposed missteps by the FBI and Justice Department as investigators undertook a politically explosive probe in the heat of the 2016 election. They were looking into whether the Trump campaign was colluding with Russia to tip the election in their favor. The report is critical of the FBI, but both the Justice Department and the FBI have already examined the cases, cited, and taken corrective action. A 72-year-old swimmer has died after he was found unresponsive in a lagoon at the Olina resort on Sunday. Honolulu Emergency Medical Services personnel responded to Lagoon 1 off of Ali'inui Drive at about 11 Sunday morning. Bystanders performed CPR on the man until paramedics arrived and took over with advanced life support. He was then taken in critical condition to a hospital where he was pronounced dead. Honolulu police said there were no signs of foul play. Meanwhile, police arrested a 31-year-old man after he allegedly kicked the hood and windshield of a car being driven by an 82-year-old woman in Nanakuli. Police said the woman stopped her Toyota Corolla on Farrington Highway in front of Nanakuli Beach Park just after midnight Sunday to avoid hitting a man standing in the middle of the road. The man jumped on her car and kicked the windshield and hood before fleeing the scene. He was located nearby and arrested on suspicion of first-degree criminal property damage and disorderly conduct. A man with a baseball bat attacked a Virginia congressman's staff today in the latest report of violence against lawmakers. The suspect walked into the office of U.S. Representative Gary Connolly carrying a metal bat. He asked for Connolly, who was not at the location, and then struck 2 members of the congressman's staff in the upper body. Fairfax City Police said that a suspect is in custody and the victims are being treated for non-life-threatening injuries. Connolly is a Democrat serving his 8th term in Congress. Threats to lawmakers and their families have increased sharply since the January 6, 2021 attack on the Capitol. In 2022, the U.S. Capitol Police investigated around 7,500 cases of potential threats against members of Congress. The year before, they investigated around 10,000 threats to members, more than twice the number from 4 years earlier. Beachgoers might want to steer clear of town breaks today. Honolulu ocean safety officials have issued a box jellyfish advisory for Ala Moana and Waikiki beaches. Lifeguards have posted warning signs at affected beaches. Named for the squarish shape of their bell-shaped body, box jellyfish can cause a painful sting, according to the Waikiki Aquarium. They usually arrive 8 to 10 days after a full moon. For those who do experience a sting, lifeguards and doctors recommend rinsing the area with seawater and then applying a paste of unseasoned meat tenderizer and vinegar. This will help deactivate the toxin and ease the pain. Ocean Safety did not say when the advisory might be lifted, but visitors can check ocean conditions by speaking to a lifeguard at any lifeguard station. For more on these stories and all the latest headlines, subscribe to the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Visit Hawaii's top source for breaking news online at staradvertiser.com and download the Star-Advertiser mobile app. Mahalo, have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.